Hey guys, this is Jerry, welcome to the channel. Today I will show you all you need to know about the MG's Tyre Mobility Kit. In this video, I'll show you how the package looks like, how to use all the things, and all the important information you need to know. As always, you can find the timestamps down below for you to skip forward if you wish to, and do not forget to subscribe and like if you find this video helpful. Right, now these are what you can see or what you can find in the boot or under the floor tray on your EVs and PHEVs, whatever. First thing you can find is this emergency triangle. You will need to use this in case you're on the road, off motorway, things like that. Open this up, you can leave on the road so people can see you. Next two things are the major things for us. The first one is the air compressor that connects to the 12-volt socket. Second thing are the fluids or the tire sealant we will use today. First thing, to find which particular tire, you can see on the dashboard if the tire pressure is low, just simply go left and right. In some of the menus, you can see the tire pressure monitoring system available. On this vehicle, everything is okay, but on some vehicles, if it shows yellow color with the indication, you know which particular tire you will need to look for. Next, only on the ZS EV, you need to take this wheel cover off. On other vehicles, you can work on the tires without taking the wheel cover. Right, now here's what the bottle looks like. You have a connection on this side, sometimes on the top of the hose, sometimes on the side of the bottle. These connect to your air compressor. Then on that side, these connect to the tire. And if we go to the air compressor, we have two wires at the back. One wire connects to the bottle itself. Next wire, these connect to the 12-volt socket in your vehicle. It's actually a very long wire, so it's easy to find the place. First thing we want to do, we want to connect the hose on the compressor to the bottle. Screw that in, make it nice and tight. Just like that. Now we want to put the bottle upside down so the fluid can go into the tire easily. And then there's a place to secure it. Basically, just push on the top. You'll find a sticker over here. You can actually peel the sticker, put on your steering. If you know someone else will drive the vehicle in the next, let's say, 10 kilometers or whatever, so you know the speed limit is max 80 kilometers per hour. After that, connect this to the vehicle tire. And of course, removing the tire cap, plug this in, and twist. Once that is all done, we just need to plug this into your adapter or 12-volt socket on the vehicle. Just make sure before you plug it in, make sure the switch is at off position. You do not want to just plug in and then the vehicle start pumping directly without you actually buy the tire. So make sure this is switched off by push it on the O button all the way off. Now you generally find your 12-volt socket underneath the center console. Open this cover, plug this in. Again, plug it tight. Next, we want to switch on the vehicle. Generally speaking, as these can take somewhere around 5 to 10 minutes, it's recommended to switch the vehicle fully on to the ready mode. If you drive the MG4, it doesn't really matter because your 12-volt battery is still continuously being charged by the main high voltage battery. Anyway, for this one, now the vehicle is on, 12-volt socket is powered as well. Now that's all done, we are ready to start. Pumping the fluids into the tire only will take about 30 seconds, so really quick, but pumping the pressure up to the level will take up to 5 to 10 minutes. You want to monitor the monitor over here. This is your PSI or bar reading. To check the correct bar or PSI, you want to go to your vehicle, open your driver or passenger door, check the sticker down the beer pillar. Under the beer pillar, check the PSI. Let's say this vehicle's recommended PSI is 41. Or the bar is about 2.7 to 2.8. So we know what we're aiming for. You want to bring that to the normal pressure. Now click this button to get started. After the inflation is all done, you will need to just unplug everything or twist everything to disconnect. Alright, all the physical instructions are done. Here are some of the important questions or important information you need to know. First thing, for the fluid bottle, you cannot use that anymore. The sealant is all gone after single use. You need to buy another one as soon as possible. You can get this from your dealership or get it from aftermarket companies. For your reference, in New Zealand, the current pricing for a bottle through MG current dealership is $58, including GST. Again, you can source different options or go to your dealership to ask the specific pricing in your region. Same thing, if your tire pressure still doesn't reach the particular normal tire pressure within the 5 to 10 minutes of pumping with the compressor, you will need to maybe unplug it, drive the vehicle forward and backwards, allow the sealant to spread around the tire, then keep pumping again. After another 5 to 10 minutes, if the tire pressure still looks deflated, it's not going back to normal, things like that, it just means this particular mobility kit will not revive your tire at all. In that case, you will need to call roadside assistance. Luckily, in New Zealand, Australia, you get the balance of 7-year roadside assistance. Hopefully, you don't have to go through that step, but if you do, it's there to help. After your tire is pumped to the right pressure, it's all working fine based on the reading and all that things, you want to drive the vehicle immediately, at least for a short distance. That means the vehicle will spread the sealant around the tire. And for your puncture, for your nails or anything like that, that's on top of the tire, you never want to remove it. Just leave at that place. The next obvious step is to drive the vehicle slowly to your nearest tire shop or dealership to get the repair done. The driving speed should be no more than 80 km/h recommended or 50 miles per hour. And the driving range should not go more than 200 kilometers. While you're on the way to the tire shop, there are two scenarios. If your tire pressure drops less than 0.8 bar, which is very, very little compared to the recommended tire pressure, you may want to stop driving right now, then call roadside assistance. If your tire pressure drops low, between 0.8 to the recommended pressure, which in this instance is about 2.7 to 2.8 bar, you can still stop at a safe place and get the tire pressure pumped up again with the same kit. You do not have to go to the fluid anymore, you just use the compressor or inflator to inflate it to the right pressure. So hopefully in the next driving, it does not come to too low on the tire pressure. Other information in case you are watching this just for preparation for your road trip, it's important. Maybe prepare gloves or anything like that, as the tire pressure kit or fluid are very, very sticky. It's not the easiest to get your hands clean if you're stranded on motorway or whatever. Just get a glove like this, save in your glove box or leave it in the boot. It may be really, really helpful. And next important thing, when you put the wheel cover back on the MG4 or MG3 EV, make sure you line them along with the recommended wheel cover sort of indication on the wheel cover. It's pretty simple, but do line them up. Alright, that's pretty much it. One of the most exhausting tip I've ever done on the MG4. There's a lot of physical involved. I did try a few times. You can see my hands over here. Hope you enjoy the contents. If you do, don't forget to subscribe and like, and that's the best way to support this channel. Do not forget to share to someone you know and with MG vehicles as well. And thanks for watching. I will see you next video.